Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Johnson's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Evander Holyfield's making that final walk that separates man and warriors. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. There's the old 1-2. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Able to dismiss it. Johnson's combination punching is working well here. Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
Good block by Evander Holyfield. Johnson's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Halfway through round number one. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Holyfield's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, what a whiff by Johnson. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Evander Holyfield's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Up top with the quick hook. End of round one.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. He needs you to throw more than one punch out there, right? More than one. Don't doubt.
Here we go. Round two is underway. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. A crushing two-punch combo by Johnson. Good step back counter punch.
Beautiful.
Holyfield's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
In and out.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Johnson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Johnson's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy, and you'll beat him to the punch.
And round number 3 is underway. Johnson's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
Fine-looking right hand by Evander Holyfield. Not able to land the headshot. Throws a counterpunch there. Able to land the hook to the head. Johnson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. A stabbing right hand by Johnson. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. One, 2 jabs up top.
Protect yourself.
Solid left hand to the head. Solid right by Johnson. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
One, two.
Holyfield's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. And we come to the end of the round.
Come on, let's finish this. Keep going. Just keep going. You're doing great. But let's keep working out there, right? Don't save anything. Just let it go.
He's given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his man.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Holyfield is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Halfway through round number 4. Good-looking jab there. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Johnson. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Double jab by Johnson. Johnson's So dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Listen, I want you to pick his jab. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch him, okay? You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Round number 5 has arrived. Johnson's looking like he's refreshed for this round. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor orders.
That's a better prescription for him. Another flush shot up top. Good smooth work by Evander Holyfield. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holyfield's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Watch the hook!
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Landing 2 jabs by Johnson.
Nice.
Johnson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Straight right, left hook. Very nicely done scoring up top. Brings the hook that time. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Oh, and he stays downstairs.
Side to side. Move your head.
A headshot blocked. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just keep doing it.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch,
Holyfield's corner must really believe in their guy, Teddy, because they're sending him out for yet another round. He was just knocked down again.
Well, they're either doing something that's going to make for great talk later on, great history, or something that's very dangerous.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Halfway through round 6.
Cover up, cover up.
Evander Holyfield with a big right hand. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Johnson staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. the sender. He gives him back one of his own. Johnson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Very accurate two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Johnson's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
To the head he goes with a left hand. He gets off with a combination up top. Holyfield's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Johnson's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Carries the punch, puts one in there. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. What an excellent two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Evander Holyfield. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And that's the end of round 7.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Keep it up.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter. Don't look for jumping punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
Beginning of round number 8 here. Teddy's scorecard has it in one direction. Johnson's up on Teddy's scorecard. However, Teddy, I think there is some concern with him. He has taken some damage.
Yeah, it's not a day at the beach. He thought it was at the beginning, but that tide is rolling in.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Penetrating the guard with consecutive uppercuts by Evander Holyfield. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Holyfield's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, you stop right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Johnson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Fires right back at him. Johnson's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Evander Holyfield's corner is letting him know, take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. It's really close. If he just pushes a little harder, he can go right over the edge and get it. Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Evander Holyfield's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. He comes with the straight right hand.
Keep that head moving.
Two snapping jabs by Johnson. Effective counter-punching, blocks it away, overhand right. Halfway through the 9th round.
Pace yourself.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Holyfield's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Johnson. Johnson's right hand scores well that time. Evander Holyfield snapping out that jab. Combo lands to the head.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Yeah, good work.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Johnson's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
See him timing that double jab to the head. Johnson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He missed with that headshot. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Johnson. Right to the body. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Well-targeted double jab by Johnson.
Keep working the body.
He scored well after being hit himself. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Look at that combination by Evander Holyfield.
got this one.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. Super two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. And round 10 comes to an end.
You have to start growing in volume in there.
Good steady work in the recent rounds by him. As we look at your scorecard, Teddy, round number 11 underway, and that momentum that he's been carrying through to this point has evened up the fight.
And he has to do just what he's doing. But now it's up to his opponent now to get a little kick in the backside and say, hey, I let him get back into it. I got to get back. I got to pick it up.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Able to get rid of that one.
One, two, one, two.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Holyfield with a block. Halfway through this 11th round.
That's what I want to
Evander
see.
Holyfield's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Evander Holyfield. Blocks the headshot.
Let's see some more head movement.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Double jab right to the face. Gets rid of that body shot. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
One, two,
Johnson's
one, two.
combination punching is working well here. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And round 11 comes to an end. Johnson's probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
Behind on points, the only way to win this one is by knockout.
Final round has arrived. Who wants it more? They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Holyfield's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep working it.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Johnson's punch is far off the target. Last minute of this last round. Johnson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good way to protect the midsection.
Go, go!
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Evander Holyfield. Well, this was a very, very good fight. Close.
Your winner, the Giant Johnson.
Johnson's your winner by majority decision.
Very close fight, but more importantly, a satisfying fight for everybody, especially the fans.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.